Years after his mother passed away, the young man decided to exhume her grave. When the coffin lid was opened, the sight inside left him horrified, and he screamed in terror. Ernesto clutched the edge of the table, his small hands trembling as his father cleared his throat in the kitchen. "Ernesto," Adrian said, his voice low and uneven, "I know this is hard for you, but we need someone here." The boy didn't look up. He stared at the wood grain, tracing it with his finger as though doing so might erase the last 3 months. The funeral was still fresh in his mind, how the priest had droned on, how the coffin had been closed because "it's better this way, son," how the air around him felt like it had been sucked out, leaving only whispers and sobs. But worst of all, how no one seemed to feel the same sharp, tearing ache he did, not even his father. "What do you mean, we need someone?" he finally asked, his voice flat, almost cold. Adrian hesitated. "Anna," he began, she's going to help us, around the house, for you and me." Ernesto's head snapped up, his eyes blazing with anger. "Help us? She's not helping us. She's just replacing Mom, isn't she?" "Ernesto!" Adrian's tone sharpened, but then he sighed, shoulders sagging. "That's not fair. I'm doing what's best for us." "For you, maybe," Ernesto spat, pushing back from the table and storming out the back door. Later that evening, the front door creaked open, and Ernesto heard unfamiliar footsteps on the old wooden floor. The sound grated on him, louder than it should have been, like an intruder stomping through a place they didn't belong. He stayed hidden in his room, refusing to come out even when his father knocked and called for him. At dinner, he finally made an appearance, though he didn't sit at the table. Instead, he hovered near the doorway, watching as this Anna tried to settle in. She was younger than he expected, maybe late 30s, with kind eyes that didn't match the betrayal he felt radiating from her. She was setting plates, moving carefully like she didn't want to disturb anything. "Ernesto," Adrian said sternly, motioning to the chair beside him. "Come eat." Ernesto didn't move. He crossed his arms, glaring at Anna like she'd stolen something. "Why is she here?" Anna looked up, startled but calm.